Hi there, my name is Brian Maravich, and I'm going to show you a few resources on getting an app built, and you can do it yourself without coding. So you don't have to code to create an app. Another resource is a free resource that I highly recommend if you want to learn how to code. It takes you by the hand. It's not like a textbook learning process. It's really cool. I'll show you in a minute. But the reason I'm showing you this is because I want to have a money-making app built for me. I don't want to do it myself. I don't do that. That's not what I do. But I have explored the area in terms of coding and stuff like that. So I know a little bit about it. Over a year ago, I started the process of building an app myself. I did that a couple times. Really simple app. And then I went about trying to hire somebody to build an app based on an idea I had. So I'll cover that briefly in a second. But the first free resource that I recommend is called AppsKaiser. And I recommend this if you have not built an app before, or maybe you have with another company like Conduit, who's terrible in my opinion. And just gets you kind of in the flow of what apps do, how they can be built, features, and stuff like that. So AppsKaiser.com, you create an account, you get it for free, and then you click Create an App. This is how it works at AppsKaiser. You can, I'm going to go with the website. That's the easiest one to start with. And then you can, actually, I'll start here, build your app empire. I don't know why it says that, but this is where you can also start with your website. So in other words, you can build an app around a website. You just put in the URL of your website, and then it builds a basic app based upon your website. It's really cool. Custom page, I would do this after you create a website app, because it's a little bit more involved. And it looks simple here, but it's going to require you to create format text and images and stuff like that, which is fine. And it is cool. So anyway, let's start with your website. Now you might want to play around with your regular website URL, or put in your mobile version and see how they both look. Excuse me. Put your app name in. I would put something closely related to the niche you're in, the keyword phrase that's most prominent in your niche, as well as in the description. And if your URL has the keyword in it too, that's great. Then you will, well, let's just get something here. Test 3. Test. Default icon, so this will be the image that's going to show up next to your app, and I believe in their marketplace at AppsKaiser, or you can put your custom image. Oh no, the icon will be what shows up on the phone, excuse me, I believe. Okay, you can find out for yourself. So I'm going to go with the default for now. Auto, vertical, or horizontal, I just go with auto for now. I'm going to click other, because it's a local business. This is going to look ugly, I want to warn you, because it's a landing page, the mobile version of one of our landing pages. And then you click Create App. Okay, so then you're brought to this next page. First, they're asking you to download your app. You don't want to do that yet because it's not done. But it is cool because they give you a QR code. So you can use that in your marketing, and when you give it out, if it's a local business you're doing this for, or your current email list. So you'd send the email out, you put a QR code in the email, because you never know if they want to scan it or what they want to do. So give them options. 2, publish Royaltown Spa to the Google Play. Don't want to do that. It also, I believe it still costs money to put it in the Google Play network, which is the Android platform. So this would be an Android app. Monetize. This is also another great feature of AppsKaiser. I'm sure it's a revenue share. If you didn't see it, it's monetize. So you click monetize, and then it'll put ads in your app. So if you have a list, and it's on the niche website that you're creating it for, send the app to your list, and you can make some money off of it. And if it's good, they'll share it with your friends, and then you'll increase traffic, and then it just sort of rolls from there. So, but the whole idea here is just to give you an idea of how apps are created, how you can create an app, and just have fun with it. But we're not done, like I said. So what you want to do is click Add a Tab, In my opinion, you should do that to have a few tabs, few options for people to interact with your app when they download it. And otherwise, it would just be that one landing page that I showed you, which is really ugly. And so if you have links in that one page to other mobile versions of your website, that's great. So you want to make sure everything's sort of copacetic in your app. So if we go back to the basic version and we preview it, what I mean by this is, like I said, this is the mobile version of a landing page. It's really ugly. It's just to give you an idea of it. So what you do is put your mobile version of your site in here to see how it looks. Put your regular website URL to see how it looks. And so what I meant by if there's links in here is that you can put, when you edit it, links on this one page to other pages in your website, which if they look good like this, if they're formatted properly like a mobile version, then that's fine. It's kind of like they're still in the app, but they actually went to your website, I believe. Either way, it's the same difference. So hopefully that makes sense. Then you click tabs, add a tab, and these tabs will be basically like links to other parts of your app. So you could have a contact page, a refer me page, you could have testimonials, videos, anything you want. It's really cool. Okay, so play around with that. And then the advanced features area, this is where you want to upload a thumbnail. If I click the question mark, so this will be with a thumbnail. Image will show up in the AppsKaiser market, so you get free market in placement in their marketplace, which is cool. And then a screenshot, probably want to do that. Definitely want to allow the search engines to find your app, in my opinion. That's why the description, title, and then the URL are so important. Permissions, you can decide for yourself on that. Do you want the ads, if you monetize it, on the top or bottom? So in other words, they're going to show up either up here or down here. Enable URL entry field, display URL entry field so that people can navigate to other websites from your app. Well, you can decide for yourself if you want to do that. Rate your app, another option. There's more features here than I last played around with it. Pretty cool. Add a refresh. You might want to do that. I don't see the reason for doing that, but show loading screen. If your app often loads slowly, given the appearance that it's not working, turn this on. Okay. Well, maybe yes is fine. Okay, so you can play around with this. There's a lot here. Customize your package name. Okay, I'm not sure what that means, so just don't know. Embed this script. So these are advanced features, and I haven't played around with the ones near the bottom here, so you might want to ask for support on this. I'm sure they have a forum, but anyway, the first resource is AppsKaiser. I highly recommend it, just to play around with it, at least to give you a feel for it. Maybe build your own fun app. Maybe build an app for a friend who has a business, your website, and if you like it, you can actually monetize it, make money from it, or it'll just be another way for your current list, your email list, to interact with you and your website through their smartphones. Great. So the next resource is called BuzzTouch. This actually teaches you how to build an app. I started this myself. I didn't finish it. I've got 3 kids. I'm busy, but it took up a lot of time. I have other things I need to do. But if you want to build an app and learn how to build apps, this is really cool. The way they do it is they give you lessons, and you have to go through the lesson, and then they test you, and you can't get to the next lesson until you pass it. And it's not that difficult. This is not really super difficult stuff. So you're not going to learn, specific coding. You're going to learn some coding, but they're going to it's hard to explain, but they're going to show you different ways of using plugins and widgets and some code and build a really cool app. So I highly recommend it if you have time to do that, if you don't have kids like I do. First resource, AppsKaiser. Second, BuzzTouch. And I hopefully these 2 resources will help you out. I mean, BuzzTouch alone is, if apps are your thing, this is definitely worth looking into. So the third way to go in terms of apps, maybe the next step after AppsKaiser and maybe BuzzTouch is to hire a developer to build an app for you. So I said before that I had an idea and I almost hired a developer to create it, but I got sidetracked. A lot of stuff happened, but and I'm glad it got sidetracked because I made a mistake in my opinion. And that is, I just had an idea. So an idea can cost you a lot of money. If you don't have money to, if you have money to throw at something and you don't care if it doesn't make money, great. Go with your idea. But, I'm a marketer. I don't have money to throw around. I've got college funds to save for and things of that nature. So I'm going to take it step by step and do it the right way. And that is to, go with the most winning approach as possible. There's no guarantees, but I'm writing about it right now at brianmarovich.com. The post is almost done. It's called How to Build an App Without Coding. So hopefully you can go to my site and check it out, maybe like it. Otherwise, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I've got a lot of great stuff coming, not just on apps. I will be covering that in great detail over the next couple of months. But on Squid Do, on YouTube tips, I already have some on that. Facebook advertising and social media. So hopefully I'll see you on the subscriber side. All right. Talk to you later.